It's a la vie, baby. Yeah. What's the deal? We back with another one. We got the Clippers at the Mavericks. Now the Mavericks, they looking good. They 7-2, and the Clippers they at 3-5. But the Clippers still got time to get it together. You know what I'm saying? They trying to build their chemistry up. They trying to learn who's gonna do what. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. So I feel like they gonna come into their own by the end of maybe February. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all my latest content. And without further ado, let's get it.
The Clippers winning both years, extended to a seventh game with one of those matchups. Here's Kawhi Leonard in the paint, and he scores. Go. Has lost at home for the first time this year on Wednesday night to Toronto. They're 3-1 at American Airlines Center as Harden drills a three. And both games were played in the same building in Los Angeles.
Clippers coming into the season talking about wanting to take the regular season.
Hit him right in the face.
As well, are attempting to do so. As the Clippers have a 7-point lead. Leonard looking for another hoop, and wow, what a start.
He's just sensational around the rim, bro.
Go back to this last possession. I'm seeing a different.
Yeah, nice move there by Luka.
I was going to say that.
Okay,
Luka. Guarding Luka has been really different than the last couple years. We've seen a switch. We saw something similar in Denver with the three-point line having to be repainted.
Yep, good point. Yeah, last week when the Mavericks were there, we did find out that the three-point line was not the appropriate dimensions.
You got to make the adjustment, and Tim Hardaway Jr. has been doing that as of late.
Coming off an 18-point game. He averages 18. He's coming off a 17-point game. Oh, wow, Luka with a pass that caroms off the backboard. I don't think I've heard an effects mic pick up something quite like that before. Offensive rebound.
In his face.
Pass it off the backboard to another guy swinging for a three.
Pass it right off the effects mic, apparently.
You know he gonna play
for three. And the Clippers seesaw back in front. Kawhi, excellent in the first quarter. Junior, he averaged just over 12 points a game. Improved as a three-point shooter as Harden softly lays that runner. Zubac jostling for position down on the block with Dwight Powell. Pass out to Kawhi. Drive, kick, 4 to shoot. Harden rattles in a three-pointer.
I like Harden being in the spot.
Due to the Clippers attacking early and often get into a pace type game, forcing the Mavs into some hard
Harden right there shooting.
Dante Exum into the game.
Spotting up, bro.
Story of the last couple of games, giving up offensive rebounds and paint points. Some of the Mavs really have to take a look at and try to fix.
Irvin looking like that.
Excited to see Kyrie get going from the outside, somewhere he's really been struggling.
For comparison's sake, Kyrie is a 39% career three-point shooter. So that's a number that's going to head north.
Kyrie play like he
Kyrie pulls up in transition. What type of a player would you guys be looking for?
It's really early, but physicality. Someone that gives us some physicality. Rebounding is always a plus.
Working his way into the rotation.
Luka.
At 5 points and 5 rebounds, all of that coming in the fourth quarter the other night. Here's Jones, corner three.
Yeah.
In 53 minutes. Taking now 7 shots from the floor in that time. In the paint, Luka down goes the shot of the Mavericks.
Luka be getting that off, man.
20-2 run.
That is a fun nugget.
That is fun with stats right there.
Kyrie
Irving, another three-pointer after the Clippers had scored coming out of the timeout. And here's Irving with another three-pointer made a moment ago, 14 points. Dallas in front by 7. And here is
2 people.
He hits it. And they've already had a delay of game warning. Was that a second delay game? I'm not
going to go probably slamming the ball. It goes above the head.
And here's Derek Lively inside. Speaking of slamming the ball, Lively jams it home.
Yeah, he jammed it.
It's Lively with the defensive board.
That's the drive. Both of y'all. 2 of y'all.
Dropping offensive production. Haven't really been able to find that rhythm again.
Now here's Bones Highland. He'll lower his head and drive inside and score. I think you were on the team, as a matter of fact, Devin. In the second half of the game, the Mavericks had a 30-1 run against the Heat.
I can recall. I think it was mostly in the
third, fourth quarter. A lot of Charlie Villanueva going Bones for 3 and a long rebound. And Jaden Hardy. It's a 1v2, although there's some support now on the break. But Hardy loses possession against James Harden. And Terrence Mann drains a 3.
Terrence Mann.
We've seen the defensive energy with the Mavs picking up. I think it's a lot due to the challenge that Jason Kidd gave him after the game. And sometimes when you use choice words, a.k.a. soft, yes, that hits a nerve with a lot of players.
Mavs have been very responsible with the ball with only one. Down goes Kyrie, and the shot is on the
That was
money.
disgusting.
No good for Kyrie.
You have to do more than just put your hands on the Kyrie. He can hit those shots.
And now here is Russell Westbrook all the way downhill, and no foul. First Bones Highland, an erratic player, but certainly one capable of going off, as we saw in this building almost 1 year ago. And here's Luka hitting a three. Norman Powell, his scoring is down this year, 4 points a game. He averaged over 17.5 points off the bench last year. Strangely enough, was nowhere near winning Sixth Man of the Year. Down to the last 40 seconds of the first half. A drive into the paint. Diamante off his feet. Stayed with it and scored. Differential of 8 seconds. Harden around Lively to Diamante inside for the slam dunk. Offensive rebound, Terrence Mann. Clippers are playing small to start the third quarter with Mann on the floor rather than Zubats. And in a second chance situation, Kawhi hits a three.
In the playoff series, Mavs were up really, really big in the first half. And the Clippers erased a 20-point lead, I want to say, in like 3 minutes.
Well, that will help stop the erasing as Kyrie rattles in a three-point up ahead. The advanced pass by Jones to Luka. We see him making those advanced passes frequently this year. He was on the receiving end. From Lively, Luka inside. Jones still comes away with the ball, despite the fact that the Kyrie alley-oop pass clanged off the rim.
Talk to Kai about his lob pass.
Look with the ball.
Terrence Mann deflected into the backcourt, but it's picked up by Luka.
Right into it.
Jordan was using that off arm to try and ward him off.
0 for 6 from the floor for Paul George, and here's Luka. With Luka right now.
Bad boy.
One more. Shoot it.
And from near the hash mark, 42.
And now there's just a little bit of jealousy there.
But I will say.
Jones Jr. in airplane finishes off a missed layup by Kyrie Irving.
He went in the air and got stuck.
He's into double figures. Quick score by the Clippers. Tracking to swat that shot by Westbrook. Hardaway,
Ellie.
I mean, none of us expected last year to end the way that it did, and sometimes you just got to recalibrate.
Break him down.
4 fouls on Lively. Dwight Powell is in the game. I wonder what the earliest time in a game is in the annals of Mavericks history. They've hit 100 points. It happened tonight with 4.5 minutes. I think 4:31 to go in the third. And that is Paul George flipping it up strangely and in. He has 42 and counting tonight. He slings it to Josh Green. Josh Green, the drop.
Green
was the recipient of a kick out a moment ago.
Well, they're shooting such a high percentage tonight.
You know what I keep going back to, Devin, is the Clippers get the lob before the final preseason game.
With the pass. PG.
Paul George with just his third made basket tonight. For 3, Paul George. Tip out rebound by Powell. 1 minute left in the third.
That wasn't a double.
Kawhi in the paint.
Kobe.
And that is good with a foul.
And how much longer does he play, guys, before he throws the towel?
Well, here's Kyrie cutting to the basket and scoring. I don't think we'll see anything change with the Clippers. Accelerates up the floor. He's got Lively coming with him, but it's Hardy taking it to the cup. Down he goes.
He stepped on his foot.
Kobe Brown runs the floor, and the up and under is good for Brown.
Still trying to figure out it turns out you can overthrow him.
Work him out.
High, which something that I could not do with Brandon Wright.
The helicopter.
I've tried it multiple times.
With Dana Larson and Brian Damaris. Flipping inside is Terrence Mann.
I thought he was about to use the way
ball out to Kobe Brown. And Brown with a tough shot. Diamante with the tip in. 11 charges drawn this year going into tonight. Dallas leads the league in that category as Luka adds 2 more.
Luka, you are a problem. With the drive.
And he draws contact and has his first basket of the game.
You can't miss a second of Mavs Live, whether it's the pregame or the postgame. It's always
Elbow J is good for Bones Highland. Final possessions in situations like this because of the point differential thing as it relates to the in-season tournament. And Denver dribbled out a possession at the end of the game last week.